to the information sheet for parents and carers about a student survey. We're inviting your Year 4 child to take part in the Suffolk Free Will Study, a research study evaluating the bike loan scheme run by Suffolk County Council. Your school is working with us on this research. Suffolk Free Wheels is a bike loan scheme run by the council. Year 5 students in primary schools will be offered a bicycle on loan until they leave primary school at the end of Year 6. All students who don't already own a bike will be eligible for the bike loan. In addition, all Year 5 students in the primary schools will be offered free bike riding training and all parents invited to free bike maintenance classes. There will also be family bike ride events for families of students at these schools. Your child might be eligible for the scheme after the summer holidays when they start Year 5. We are researchers from the University of Bristol. Our study is funded by the National Institute of Health and Care Research. We're working with Suffolk County Council to research the Suffolk Free Wheels programme. We want to know what impact it has on students, particularly on how they travel to school and on their health and well-being. All Year 4 students will be asked to complete a short paper-based survey in class at school. They don't have to take part in the bike loan scheme. We'll do the survey twice, once before the bike loans are handed out, and again 12 months later. This information sheet is about the first survey that will take place before the bikes are distributed later this summer. The survey will take place approximately 20 minutes to complete in class. It will be a paper-based survey and the researcher will visit your child's class to distribute it and answer any questions they might have while they complete it. The survey will ask your child questions about owning and riding a bike, how they travel to school, any physical activity they take part in, and some questions about their well-being. All children that take part in the survey will receive a small gift, a fidget keyring, to say thank you for taking part. Your child doesn't have to take part. Taking part is up to you and your child, and we need a parent or a carer to give permission for them to take part in the survey. Your child is free to withdraw at any time without giving a reason. They can tell a teacher or us when they see us in school that they no longer want to take part, or you can do that by emailing the research team. We will remove all you and your child's personal information, for example, your name, any contact details, and any demographic information from our records. You or your child can do this up to 2 weeks after the survey is completed. After that, those data will have been anonymised and it won't be possible to identify them in the dataset. The data we collect from the survey will be confidential and anonymised and used only for agreed purposes. You can find the university's fair processing notice on the link in the information sheet. All of your child's data will be anonymised, meaning it will not be possible to identify them. We'll do this by removing anything that might identify them, like their name, and mixing your child's data from the survey and any demographic information you provide with the data we have from all the other children who take part. We will store the anonymised data for up to 20 years in line with the Data Protection Act on the University of Bristol secure server called the Research Data Storage Facility. At the end of the project, the anonymous research data will be made available for future research, as this is an obligation of our funder. This will be done by publishing the dataset as a restricted access dataset in the University of Bristol's Research Data Repository. Only approved researchers will be granted access, and it will not be possible to identify your child from the dataset. Their personal information will never be shared. We will include anonymised data in academic publications, reports, and summaries to be shared with the public. We will also provide the students and parents and carers with a summary of what we found at the end of the study. We'll ask your school to send this information to all students and their parents and carers. This project is led by researchers from the Centre of Public Health Research at the University of Bristol. The research has been approved by the Bristol Faculty of Health and Life Sciences Research Ethics Committee and has been funded by the NIHR. The principal investigator of this project is Professor Russ Jago, and if you have any concerns about this research project and don't feel you can speak to the research team, please email research-governance@bristol.ac.uk. If you and your child are happy to take part, please complete the family consent form. You can do this via the link in the email or at the bottom of the information sheet that was attached to it. If you prefer, you can also complete a paper version of the form and return it to your child's school. If you have twins or multiple children in the year who want to take part, you'll need to complete the consent form for each child. The form also asks for some demographic information about your child, for example, their sex, ethnicity, postcode, and any additional needs or disabilities they might have. We ask for this information from you so your child doesn't have to complete these questions. If you need us to make any adjustments or if there's anything we can do to make it easier and more comfortable for your child to participate, please let us know and we'll do our best to accommodate this. Thank you.